Well, that's a problem, and something I was not expecting to see. Honestly, I was led in a completely different direction, and what a moment to set us up for next week's finale. So many questions finally answered, and some huge reveals. Gen V Season 2, Episode 7 not only proves why this season of television is one of the best we have seen from the superhero genre all year long, but also one of the best seasons of the entire Boys universe. I shouldn't be as surprised as I am right now, but the story has done such a great job of leading me in a specific direction to believe that Godolkin would be the savior that we have been hoping for. But nope, that is so far from what actually happened. While Homelander is the physical threat and he truly is a menacing force, Godolkin actually might be more terrifying because of his abilities. And now they're on the same side, or at least we believe that they are on the same side. They could very well clash and their opinions could be so far from each other, but as of this moment, Godolkin and Homelander could eventually end up on the same team. And that is a massive fucking problem. Marie. First of all, her powers are unbelievable. Maybe the most unique set of powers we have in this universe. And ever since she's been able to fully grasp the idea of tapping into them, they just keep evolving every single episode. She went from saving her sister's life to pulling any kind of sickness out of Polarity's body, and then to essentially resurrecting a 100-year-old man and giving him his full abilities back. Homelander and Godolkin are going to be a massive problem, that is no doubt, but it does feel like they're setting up Marie to be the true godlike soup of this universe. But to become that, she's gonna have to start being smarter. Look, she was duped just as we all were by Cypher and Godolkin controlling Cypher and then believing that Godolkin would be their savior. But when your friends come to you and basically tell you, look, you can't do this for this reason, but also because your sister had a vision that you're going to die, that's a massive sign to not do that. I am so curious how that moment relates to the finale because there are moments from the trailer that looks like Marie is actually being controlled. But let's talk about the big reveal. We talked about the possibility of this earlier in the season, but the last couple of episodes have kind of led us in a direction to make us believe that Cypher is actually who he says he is and that he's the one who's really pulling all of the strings and holding Godolkin hostage, but that's not the case. The big reveal is that Godolkin is the big bad and that Cypher's abilities are really Godolkin's abilities, and he's basically been playing, puppeteer inside Cypher's body this entire season. It was such a great reveal and just a really solid moment for this entire story that we have been following this season. But I do want to make sure I say, let's give a big round of applause for Hamish Linklater and this Cypher character that he had played this entire season. He was the ultimate MVP, and I don't know if we're going to see him going forward, but I am so happy that he was a part of this universe. Next week's finale is going to be absolutely insane, like fucking bonkers. I cannot wait to see that hour of television, not just to conclude everything that we've been seeing for Gen V Season 2 and the importance of this story, but how it's going to set up The Boys Season 5. There is no